So I'm just going to show how the reconcile functionality works in OpenRefine using the GOKb SPARQL endpoint. So we've got a file with a list of organizations in here. These have come from KB+, but they could be in a publisher file or whatever. And I'm using an extension called the RDF extension, which adds the functionality to reconcile from a SPARQL endpoint specifically. So I'm going to add the details of the GOKb SPARQL endpoint, which would be a one-off setup in this case, and tell it's a virtuoso triple store, and I tell it that the organization names that it's going to use to look up against are in SCOS pref label and SCOS alt label, and say OK. And then if I go to the org column, I should see, if I try reconciling, I now have an option to reconcile against GOKb. It should find the types that are in the triple store and then give me a choice of those to use in my reconciliation. Okay, so that took a little while to find those types, but there are a few things we could choose here, but because they have multiple types, I could choose schema.org organizations. In this case, neither of the other columns have any relevant information that might help with the matching, so I can just hit start reconciling. And now this is going to take a little while to do the reconciliation. Just see that starting to work. So that's just completing now. So for 138 rows in this project, that took about 10 minutes just over, which is a rather long time, obviously, and one of the issues I think would be trying to bring that performance, improve that performance. But anyway, now we've got the reconciliation done, we can see under each of the headings here we've got some options. Where a match has appeared, you've got the match in the line here. I can click on that and see some organization information if the link works. It doesn't in that case. I can just filter this so I can see just the ones that have got a match. So here are all the ones that have got a match of some kind, and each match has a confidence limit on. These confidence limits look very low to me, considering they seem to be pretty much exact string matches, so I think that needs looking at. But the way it works is that if it's a good match, you can either click to match this topic to this cell, or you can click to match all identical cells. So mainly that's it. So we can just work through those like that. Etc. And you can also do stuff like you can do transformations which find the matched values. Let's look at the matched values. So we can do transformations which find the IDs of the matched values. If I can get the syntax right. There you go. So you can see that here we've got the value that's in the cell, and then underneath there's the IDs. So we could use that to build link the publisher name and the GOKb ID for the publisher back into that column, I think. So that's how it works, and I think that the mechanism itself, once you've got the matches, and you could have, especially if you could have automated matches on exact string matching or very close string matching, then that could work pretty well. You can see here things like BMJ is matched even though it's not an exact match, and there's some other examples where you've got multiple matches like De Gruyter, where you might want to choose which one is right. But generally that matches pretty well in this case, perhaps not so surprising, but with all the alternative matches in the organization's file data, then that should work quite well. But we will need to improve performance, I think, and improve these confidence scores on the matching. I'm not quite sure why they're so low. So that's it.